Info Plus for genuine information.
Namaste and welcome to Info Plus with me, your host Rebecca Shetri. Today we have with us Mr. Santosh Chandra Kunwar, President of the Nepal to Germany Chamber of Commerce and Industry. With Nepal and Germany sharing more than 6 decades of diplomatic friendship, we'll be talking about trade, tourism, education and technology, and also hear about his own journey in strengthening this partnership. Namaste.
Namaste. Welcome to NGCCI, Rebecca.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Santosh Chandra Kunwar is the President of the Nepal-German Chamber of Commerce and Industries and a member of the Joint Working Group for Germany under the Ministry of Labor, Employment and Social Security. Served in key national roles including Vice Chairman of the National Tea and Coffee Development Board and Council Member of the Nepal Agriculture Research Council, an active Rotarian, life member of the Nepal Heart Foundation, and contributor to various business and social organizations. Mr. Kunwar continues to play an important role in Nepal's economic and social development.
Info Plus for genuine information.
Namaste. Welcome to the show Info Plus on Himalayan TV.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You have been leading NGCCI with a great and clear vision. Could you share a bit about your journey? What inspired you to take on this role today?
Rebecca, I tell you, unfortunately, I was never expected to be a president of NGCCI. I was just a member in 1998. And that time, I was doing business with Germany, exporting tea. And I realized the market of Germany, they don't know about Nepal and what kind of product we produce in this country. So on those things, I've been to traveling many of their offices, areas, and they found the interest about a lot in Nepal. So I was selling Nepalese tea that time, which is one of the best product on that time. I thought someday if I get chance to promote Nepal, why don't I take some promotion on this? So I joined the NGCCI and tried to promote tea, Nepalese agriculture, other product. Slowly, unexpectedly, I became the president. And I'm glad that I'm this state and try to do more.
Germany is one of the key export destinations. Could you share the current relationship of trade and business between two countries?
If you check 2 decades back, Nepal is one of the largest exporters of Nepal and carpets, various other products. Nepal's products always they had 100% sure that is 100% Nepalese. They never thought that Nepalese do anything different. So they have a great trust on us. So Germany is the place where the demand is high. And we are the country, we have a low labor cost where we can produce much good quantity product, quality product, and we'll be able to export to their destination. So on that, if you have any confusion, just let me know what do I have to explain.
And that shows a really good partnership between two countries, isn't it?
Yes, most important thing, they love us. It was almost, I think it was 1958, 4th of April, we have a diplomatic relation with Germany. From that time, they are supporting us. We were surprised. Till 23rd March 21st, I was also on that flight. That was the last day Nepalese had to receive. They don't need visa to enter in Germany. They have given such a visa-free country nation for Nepalese. But later on, our government can't control that and not able to continue this. So Germans always love us and still try to do many projects together with the Nepalese people.
As you mentioned that Nepal exports traditional goods like handicrafts, carpets, tea and coffee, which is very famous things in our country for the export. And of Germany, we can see chemicals and medical equipments. So what do you think, in what areas or products we can focus on more in to work collaboration between two countries?
Rebecca, I tell you one thing first. Can just let me know which product you say the 100% Nepalese? May I ask you questions? Which is product is 100% Nepalese? Do you have any knowledge? Which product is 100% Nepalese, which we export from Nepal?
I believe Nepal is globally famous for tea and coffee at the moment.
So you are 100% right. If you just notice, tea sector, high altitude tea, which is called orthodox, is 100% Nepalese product. Labor are Nepalese, land are Nepal, in Nepal, and the pluggers are Nepalese, processing Nepal, and we export it. So all the 100% fund which you receive is pure Nepalese fund. So think about that. Like if you talk about the garments, similar things, how many percentage of that product belongs to Nepal? We can export 100% Nepalese like tea, aromatic herbal plants. Basically, like you can see the essential oils, and you can see the coffee. Coffee we are not able to export right now because we need maximum quantities in our country. We import nowadays coffee. Tea is the major product. Like if you think about the gingers, they are love Nepalese ginger. You've got turmeric, various medical and aromatic plants. They are still interested, and they want to invest here. They want to invest here for their production unit, and they want to import directly to their own country. They are always ready. On this case, anyone to know about this, they can come and visit us. Our secretary can provide them these details, whom to contact.
And I believe that will be an exciting possibility for both the countries.
Yes, 100%. They have a fund, and we have people and land. So if we do both collaborate, this really succeed. It's always our excellencies always interested. Foreign excellencies has always interested to promote Nepal. They love Nepal, and they always want to promote Nepal. But we need to have a good policies on that.
To make trade ties more stronger and diverse, what do you think, what steps should Nepal take in collaboration with Germany?
One thing, most important thing, like we are not developed as Germans. So we have to listen what they say. They said like, this is the system you have to introduce. So our government, they should not be worried on introduce that system. The policy which is good for them, which is good for us. But you think they are different. They are well educated and they have already developed and they have already done so many support to Nepal. So why we get scared? They always give us a good idea. So at least we share that. So most important thing is policy. Both countries know each other policy and they must have a meeting time to time. Whether embassies want to meet, whether our people, government want to meet. They both need to have a meeting time together and they have to discuss how they can process. So because policy is not made by us. This is all done by the policy maker. So it's very important that both government need to have a dialogues.
And as we know that NGCCI plays a vital role in building business bridges. Could you share some of the Chamber's initiatives to promote Nepal to German trade and businesses?
Rebecca, I tell you one, in 1991, from that time when my founder president established NGCCI, from that time they are taking part in CMT, Caravan Motor Trade Show, which is the largest tourism show in Germany. Almost 300,000 visitors take part in that. So it's always done by support by Nepal government, especially tourism board, even our NGCCI members, and we organize the CMT and we promote Nepal tourism sector. That one part. Another, we do like any business committee who want to meet with the German banks. We organize meeting with the German banks for low rate interest. They can get a good amount and they can invest in their project. Similarly, recently we have organized KfW, which is German bank, with the support of embassy, German embassy. We have organized DEZ support program here, how they will support guideline meeting. So we invite all the business people, but their guideline was, you'll be wondering, because they said we don't need the people who require more than 10 million euros. So we cannot invite all the people who are interested to take part in that. But we invited some of them, and I think they are communicating with them to get some fund in the lowest interest rate. And that is also in INR. You'll be surprised. Then you don't have to do the hedging. So you have a project which is size more than 10 million euro. You can come and have a discussion with our secretariat. They will send you the details. You can send it and you have a word with them. And they will if your project is 100% securable project, of course they will send it, but not in carbon positive, carbon negative required. So still on that cat, NGCCI always your breeze. Please remember us on that. So we'll be able to happy to share more information on that.
Since you have a huge experience in this field, how easy is it to work closely in collaboration?
With both countries, I tell you frankly, we are really good maintenance between Nepal government and German governments. But as you have noticed that all the diplomatic agencies, they are limited their staff. So correspondence staff, the diplomatic agency have getting limited. So when we require meeting with them, sometimes takes 2 or 3 days time. Similarly, when they require a meeting with the government people, they require a week. But we are here, we are breezing them, we can make meeting within a few hours time. So this must be, both need to know that we are here, we can be a breeze, you need to have communicate with us. Always there is a rules and regulation, but sometimes when this is urgent matter, then we are here, both need to have a talk and time to time.
That sounds a great work done by NGCCI.
Thank you.
German tourist has always been among the quality tourist in Nepal. From your perspectives, what makes Nepal a true destination for a tourist?
I tell you, as per my record, I think information, last 2020, 30,000 German tourists made arrival in Nepal. And they are very good high class. As I tell you, high class tourists. They always want to enjoy Nepal, Nepal weather, trekking in Nepal. So German tourist destination always prefer, and we need for them to secure travel. Most important thing, we don't have direct flights. We have to take a flight via Middle East. So many times the German counterpart has requested, why didn't the Nepal government made a direct flight to Nepal? It is much easier for them to travel. So similarly, the hospitality industry now is perfect in Nepal. If you check the hotels and this thing, much better and very low cost. I think I have heard recently, Nepal is the third cheapest travel destination.
True.
Yeah, including food and hotel and everything. So their interest is on our safe side due to this kind of some disturbance we had. But you see, Nepal always safe. It happens quickly within 2 or 3 days. Everything gone. Nobody thinks that it's happened. It was even happened here before. You notice that how perfect they are. Everything they're systematic. Every village they have a transportation system. They have seen those development. Check Nepal. What we have? We have lots of greeneries, high mountain, and even such a nice animals. You can see.
True.
Varieties of, they always advise those life. Like in development life, they already seen. Wildlife we have. These kind of things, major important things. We always wish to visit there, have a look on that. So on these things, normally a lot of tourists who comes, they don't want to use the transportation. They want to go to hiking. Have you noticed? They want to trek. They want to go to ABC, EPC. They just like, so those tourists, they always want the natural beauty of Nepal. Natural beauty. For them, the special tourists, we need to have a special assistant like good food, like organic, which is safe drinking waters. And this makes them more happy. Because here, you see, one place to another, you can see by your eyes, but it takes 5 to 6 days to walk there. Because we don't have that much good transportation. And this is the things they always love to have, traveling, going there. But they found everything, whatever they want in those areas. When they reach, final destination, they have everything there. So they're always interested to trek and have a good nature, enjoy good natural beauty of Nepal. So they always love, as far as I know, from last 30 years I'm traveling, every man or woman whom I meet, lady, they always think about Nepal. They've been to 20 years back and say, it's still there? And say, it's still there. So development doesn't affect so much, so we destroy our natural beauties.
And that really makes Nepal stand out.
Stand out, of course. I'll put one more thing, like this was one project, I think German embassy, former ambassador was very much interested to go on that. That was called a Great Himalayan Trail. That was 800 kilometer long trail from eastern Kanchenjunga to west path. So you need to walk for 100 days, over 100 days. That was, they were planning to build that roads. I don't know what happened to that. But if that was Great Himalayan Trail was built, of course, that was a much good trekking zone for our nation.
What do you think can be done both by the government and the private sector to attract more German tourists here in Nepal?
They have to do first, they have to connect direct flight from Germany. That's the major important thing. And they, the prices of traveling Nepal. Everything is cheaper, yeah, okay, that's fine. It's good for their budget size, but traveling is very expensive. If you compare with our neighbor countries, when you take this neighbor country via, the price of tickets and you take direct flights, the prices. So, government need to understand that traveling cost to Nepal is quite expensive. So how they make it some kind of a system that travel cost is the international standard. I don't mean that we have to go to lower rates, at least the standard. The person who travels to nearby country, why should they pay more than that? So at least 5 or 10% they can increase it. My suggestion, my personal opinion, nothing to say about other people, but my opinion, they make a lower price fare as per the standard of our country. So tourists will be much interested to be part of Nepal and traveling all over the Nepal.
Do you think there is possibility in near future for this?
Especially in tourism sector? Oh, great. We have still required, but no, Kathmandu, I think, has enough hotels, rooms are there. But if you go other part, like we have a beautiful other places. If they build it and they'll make a tourist destination, I think there's tremendous, we have a future for Nepal tourism sector.
Since you have been working for NGCCI since a long time, so what are your initiations in coming future?
Yes, I tell you one thing. Recent in 2023, the Nepal government, Ministry of Labour and German government have signed the agreement, MOU, to skill people to work and live in Germany. they signed for 60,000 people. So skilled people, they visit there, they have share their knowledge, and they came back, and then they do something here. But this can be not done yet because they have strict rules. The person required to have a knowledge of German language, and this must be passed by their institution called Goethe. So Goethe has only 1,500 earlier, I think 15 to 30,000, not more than that. So how can they study if 60,000 people get a certificate of German language and they get interns in Germany? So something we need to, both governments and Nepal government and Germany need to have a dialogues on this case. So it will be great support for Germany, even good support for Nepal, because Nepalese people get loan and come back, and they will do same thing in Nepal, some projects. So this is on in pipeline. And the one biggest project, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure it will be implemented soon, but sooner or later it will happen. This is the fertilizer, ammonia urea plant, which the Nepal governments have already get DPR. So they have to allocate where and how they're going to do it. So very soon, I think you have a news on that. I've been working on that in Mission Board of Nepal. So if that fertilizer plant will be built, thousands of people get job, and we are sustaining our own fertilizer, so we don't have to be always worry about in you know, you have seen in this season, which we'll call June, July, the monsoon season, they don't have fertilizer for harvesting, and they always has a problem everywhere. So this will be solved out within 5 years time, and the Germans are supporting on this this project, and we have to welcome them and with a good policy. So new current government hope they will do something on that.
And joint efforts will really make a difference.
Of course.
Germany is also a very popular destination for higher education. What do you think Nepal can learn from German education system?
Okay, that I want to share you, but many times there's a lot of my family peoples, and when I'm here in NGCCI, they say how the Germans support for education.
Yeah,
I think
to improve our own system, you know.
The most important thing, Rebecca, one thing is very important. German has free education. You might know or not. They don't. You don't need to charge any. They don't charge any fee. But there was a strict regulation. Like I tell you, they have for the PhD people. If they want to do for PhD, they will give you allowance over 900 euros or something. Even embassy can guide you. And embassy have some education sectors. Some I think education. They will provide the all guide. As far as I know, they have a blue card system. The person who want to study in Germany. I know if already studied and they want to get the job, they can apply that, and they can find a job, and they can also get residence if they require. And German always interested to pay education, promote Nepal people is to education inside Germany. I think more than 1,500 people every year goes to Germany for study. So this is the things, and I think now my new minister, who have recently in the education sector, may understand how they can work with the German universities and how can make their university to work tie with between these two universities in both countries. I think that will help more people to get study there. Even their people, Nepalese, not only Nepalese, even German can come to Nepal for study too, to some different subject which didn't have available there.
That's really a very valuable lesson for us.
Of course, I think so.
Germany is also known for its industrial advancement and advanced technology. How can Nepal benefit from German expertise in these areas to support its economic growth in coming years?
And economic growth coming, as far as I know, that German always wish, from last 30 years, I know they always try to support Nepal from building the good infrastructure in a hospital areas. They want to, even you be knowing that we are importing chemicals and this hospitality medical equipments, various product from Germany, and they always wish similar thing, because we are trade deficiency at the present, where export used to be a lot, but now it's gone down. So Germans, if we give them the good policies, they will come a various project to work together with the Nepalese. So they have a lot of inquiries to us, but we don't have a right partner to suggest them. So those people who are working here, they have to be also trustable if they want to join hand with the German. So otherwise, our creativity will be what we want.
So, what do you think we can do to improve those things?
Improving, like I tell you, right now, as I know, our former Excellency, Mr. Thomas Prince, he always want Nepalese IT sector people to be engaged in Germany. Similarly, he want pharmaceutical sector, because there was shortage of pharmaceutical companies product. So they want Nepal to establish a good pharmaceutical manufacturing unit together with the Germany, and then this will be exported directly to Germany. They are always interested in that. So this is the two sector right now. A good opportunity for the any Nepalese IT people and even pharmaceutical side people. Ready, we can coordinate them to having a discussion with their partners, so they can build here or they can work together. We can assist them in that.
So you have been working with NGCCI since a very long time. So how are you working as a bridge between the embassy and the government?
Sometimes the embassy required to meet the government official. They have to go through a different channel. Like they have to go to foreign ministry and they have to take a special permission. So this time always requires some days. So on these cases, previously we have supported former embassies personalities to meeting with any minister. We can arrange their meeting if they immediately require. So if they call us, we want to meet it, then we ask them to set up time with the ministry. Similarly, Nepal ministry always wish to have a word with them. They cannot get communicated on time, so we can be a mediators to have a communication both of them, so they can easily share their information within the short notice, and they are recommended to us. We arrange their meeting because they have only 1 or 2 days time to stay in Nepal. So, but we arrange them to meet on their short time. But sometimes it is harder for us to set up the meeting, but we do almost try to do our best.
And can we expect any collaboration between Germany and Nepal in coming years?
Collaboration is already in pipeline. As I told you, one is major with the government is like this skilled worker. The German government is willing to take it from Nepal. The only language barriers there. If the both governments decide, because we are not looking this, but we are the part of this committee. Because of president of the NGCCI, I'm the part of this committee members, so dialect committee. So if they had some rules regulation be sorted out in time, then immediately I think it will be something revenue for Nepalese people to get revenue, get trained, in turn will be started. So that is one in pipeline. Other is German huge project. I told him mega project is planning to be in Nepal. How the government will deal in this time will tell you.
Finally, what message would you like to give to the viewers who are watching you right now, especially to the youths who are the future generation?
About the future generation, most important thing is the country with Germany is already developed and we are on the way for developing. I hope we'll be getting also very soon someday nearby them, but not, I don't think in my time will be like that. But we can share the experience. How can we work together? So most important thing is once we will be in Germany, what we learn, please bring back that knowledge to Nepal and create some more jobs. And this is the important, because I have seen a lot of youth nowadays are going and they are happy in their life. And they always complain. But once they come back after their study and try to do something like our education minister have done, try to do something, I think that's really inspiring. I really appreciate that. I just finished his book, so I'm very impressed on his book. So I'm telling this, youth have to, whoever going to study in higher sector, they need to come back and they have to share some information here to teach more people.
Thank you so much for your time and sharing your insights with us. We wish you all the best for the good work.
Thank you, Ravika. Thank you for your precious time.
Thank you. Namaste.
Info Plus for genuine information.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of Info Plus. A heartfelt thank you to Mr. Santosh Chandra Kunwar for sharing his valuable insight on Nepal to German relations. I'm Rebecca Chetri, and I'll be back again with more conversation that matters. Namaste.
Info Plus for genuine information.